Well, brought to you by FSB, the sports betting and gaming platform supplier. This is the Remote Darts League. We've had a great day 3 already, and what a way to end proceedings. Two guys in great form the first two nights. We are joined by the Quiff, Jim Williams, and Silverback Tony O'Shea. We've got the two guys here to have a little chat. Let's talk about the form so far. Jim, 2 out of 2. You came into tonight as the only man with a 100% record. Can you keep it going tonight?
I hope so, yeah. But look, I'm playing Tony O'Shea, so you don't know, do you?
Indeed. And Tony, you were really happy with that point that you picked up on day 1. You were equally as happy with the win that you got yesterday over your mate Daryl Fitton.
Yeah, I mean, the Paul Hogan game, I was really chuffed with that. Anything could happen with me and Darren. We missed a few doubles each, and I managed to squeeze through there. But another tough one tonight. I think I've probably got the hardest start to the tournament I could have possibly had. And obviously tonight's going to be another toughie. Jim's obviously the form player. He's quality, Jim. So it's going to be tough again for me tonight, but I'll be giving it everything as usual.
Well, you two know each other very well. You've met on the major stages a couple of times at the Lakeside, the Wimble World Masters as well. Jim had the better of those encounters in the majors. But Tony, when you faced each other in your international shirts, you're the one with the victory when it was England versus Wales. So could go either way tonight.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're both trying to do as well as we can. And strange surroundings to be playing at home with all this quiet. I mean, I usually thrive off the big crowds and that, and this is totally opposite. Even Jill's not bothering watching tonight. So yeah, so I usually thrive off the crowds.
Well, Jim, I mean, I'm sure you can remember just a quick memory from the Lakeside. You two opened proceedings, didn't you? I had the pleasure of refereeing that one year. So playing in that kind of atmosphere compared to this, big difference.
Yeah, you did. Oh, yeah, it was a great night. I'll remember that one forever. The first when we opened that, it was brilliant. Yeah, having family there and the walk-ons. Like, actually, I walked on first, and then I was on stage with Tony's walk-on, and there's not a guy on the planet with a better walk-on than he's got. So that was a special day for me, though.
Yeah, especially in that venue.
Yeah, cracking. It was good.
Well, guys, we're almost at the midnight hour. So let's get you warmed up and get this game underway before midnight. Of course, it's going to finish after, but we're looking forward to a cracking game. The form you two have shown the last 2 nights, we should be in for a brilliant match.
Cheers. Thanks, Rich. Good luck, Jim.
Yeah, so get some practice starts rolling. And while they're doing that, I will refresh you on things that have happened already this evening. We started with a draw. Wes Newton and John Walton, 6 legs apiece. Paul Hogan, a winner over Dean Winstanley by 7 legs to 5. Daryl Fitton, the victor over Alan Norris by 7 legs to 3. And James Richardson goes to the top of the table after his win over Gary Robson. Could be temporary, could be not. These two both have something to say about that. So once the practice starts are over, it will be Jim that starts this match. Just let us know when you're both ready, gents.
All right, Rich.
I'm good, bud.
So the first leg, it's Jim to throw first. Game on. $100.
$60.
$85.
$58.
$100.
$140.
$140.
27.
Jim, you require 76.
40.
60.
Jim, you require 36.
Game shot. Nuts.
Yeah, game shot and the first leg to Jim Williams. Second leg, it's Tony to throw first.
$100.
100.
41.
100.
100.
58.
100.
100.
Tony requires 160.
60.
Jim, you require 143.
Uh, 119.
Yep, to leave 24. Tony requires 100.
60.
Jimmy required 24.
Game shot.
Game shot on the second leg to Jim Williams. A break a throw there. So third leg, it's Jim to throw first.
$100.
25.
140.
100.
140.
41.
Jim, you require 121.
97.
134.
Jimmy required 24.
Game shot.
Game shot and the third leg to Jim Williams. Fourth leg, it's Tony to throw first.
$60.
$180.
First one of the match goes to Jim Williams.
$100.
$100.
$100.
$105.
$79.
Jim, you require 160.
$96.
96.
$82.
Jim, you require 20.
$10.
Tony, you require 80.
$70.
Jim, you require 10.
Game shot.
It's snuck in the last one there. It's 4-0 to Jim Williams. Fifth leg, it's Jim to throw first.
$140.
$55.
$58.
$135.
$133.
Leave the 170.
$60.
Jim, you require 170.
$145.
Oh, so close to the big one there. Hits the 25.
$58.
Jim, you require 25.
Game shot. 3 darts.
Yep, the fifth leg goes to Jim Williams. Leg number 6, it's Tony to throw first.
$140.
100.
60.
62.
140.
140.
Tony, you require 161.
137.
Leaves 24.
137.
To leave 62, but Tony requires 24.
Game in 2.
Game shot and the 6th leg to Tony
No
O'Shea.
whitewash.
7th leg, it's Jim to throw first.
$60.
60.
60.
60.
100.
60.
60.
140.
140.
100.
Jim, you require 81.
41.
Tony, you require 81.
55.
Jim requires 40.
Game shot.
Yes, game shot and the 7th leg goes to Jim. Unlucky leg to Tony on the double 13. 8th leg, it's Tony to throw first.
$60.
136.
85.
100.
140.
43.
71.
140.
Tony requires 145.
129.
Yep. So Jim
Should be
requires
60 again.
82. Yep.
$50.
Found the ball, but not the double 16. So Tony returns for 16.
Give me one.
Game shot of the 8th leg to Tony O'Shea. Leg number 9. It's Jim to throw first.
$135.
140.
140.
140.
Brilliant leg from both.
Curse at a commentator. 30.
One, 135.
100.
Tony, you require 86.
70.
Jim, you require 96.
Game shot. 2 darts.
A brilliant way to end the match from Jim Williams there. Game shot on the match, a 7-2 winner. Guys, let's bring you both in here. Tony, watching from a distance, the amount of times you told us it was 60, we thought it was 100. You said 100, we thought it was 140. All through the game, the scoring on the treble just wasn't quite there, was it?
I think if you look back at my history, I think I hit a lot of 60s when it's not quite going. They're close, but just not close enough. Yeah, a lot of 60s there. But Jim started really well. I didn't start well, and yeah, he bossed that game pretty well, and he played very well. Well done, Jim, lad. Well played, mate.
Nice one, Tony.
Well, Jim, curse of the commentator aside, you must be happy with how you played there. Really consistent throughout.
Yeah, I felt a lot better today, actually. we're getting used to it slowly. Like I say, I think me and Tony both had a bit of a spell of it in 60 Day. You kind of feed off each other then. Yeah, I just about got through it. I had a good score at the right time. I think helped a lot.
And for you, Jim, it is 3 wins out of 3, sitting pretty at the top of the league. Must give you a lot of confidence going into tomorrow. You'll be facing Daryl Fitton.
I don't know if it gives you confidence. You know, I try and win every game as it comes. Obviously, Daryl's another class act. He's been around, hasn't he? So it's going to be another tough game tomorrow.
Well, Tony, it's a contrast from tonight. You're on last. Tomorrow, you're on first. You're going to be taking on Dean Winstanley.
Yeah, I mean, what is it now? 20 past midnight. It's about 2.5 hours past my bedtime, this. So, yeah, I'll plan things a bit better tomorrow, I think. I'll enjoy the early start.
You're saying about the late hour, but you really started getting into the match there right at the end, didn't you? I mean, if you'd have broken throw there, you were on an 11-dart finish.
Yeah, but obviously, I think over the years, I've always been a slowish starter, and when it's only 12 legs, you don't get much chance. And if you're not on the ball straight away, somebody like Jim will just punish you, which he did. But again, if we put that right, I mean, up till tonight, I was scoring well, and I wasn't a million miles away there tonight. But Jim's class act and showed why he's the favourite for this event.
Well, absolutely. He does sit at the top of the table. We want to thank you both for ending the show for us on day 3 of the Remote Darts League. Tony O'Shea, Jim Williams, we'll see you both back tomorrow. I'm going to give everybody a quick review of the scores. As you sign off, Wes Newton and John Walton got things underway with a draw, 6-6 earlier this evening. Paul Hogan with a win puts him in 4th place in the league. He beat Dean Winstanley. Daryl Fitton with a win puts him in 3rd place in the league over Alan Norris. We saw James Richardson with a win over Gary Robson. That puts him into 2nd place behind the man we've just seen win there. Jim Williams with a 7-2 victory over Tony O'Shea, sitting on top of the league, 3 out of 3 wins. If you want to look at all the small print, all of the stats, head over to remotedartsleague.com. Make sure you're following us on Facebook and Twitter, and you can keep across everything that's going on. All of the fixtures tomorrow are on there as well. And we look forward to returning to day 4 of the Remote Darts League. We're going to see you all tomorrow. Sign off, say goodnight, and hi ho.